welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you can see from the title, I am going to be recreating a Kylie Jenner set. First things first, today's shout outs go to Rachel's Nail Glam, Sissy's Nail World, and Madamax. Thank you guys so much for being the first 3 people to comment on the last video, and stay tuned for today's question of the day so you guys can comment down below, and you guys, the first 3 people, as usual, will get shouted out in the next video. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this Kylie Jenner recreation that Sean Legend did on her, and you guys, I know I say this all the time, but I am completely obsessed. This is something that looks really simple, but it's definitely something that I'm not great at. As you know, I'm not good at nail art. So, you know, if you guys have been watching my videos, I say it all the time. So before this speeds up too much, the nail tips that I'm going to be using are the not polish universal tips, and the reason why is because they're in a stiletto shape. When you cut them, they're more of a coffin shape, and I really like when almond nails look a little not like too straight, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna have to do very minimal filing for this. As you know, I'm doing an almond shape, and that's not something I'm really used to doing. So I know that this would make it easier. I'm using the KDS glue from my website Crafts by 9, and I still have a sale going. I actually extended it for an extra day, so 21% off the entire shop. And yeah, I'm just gluing the tips, and then I'm going to be using my stork scissors, which I get off of Amazon, to cut the nail tips to my desired length. And basically what I do is I place my finger underneath, and the size of my finger is where I cut it, and I thought that was like the perfect length. I'm also going in with my Melody Susie nail dust collector. I've been loving this thing. I didn't realize how much dust I actually had to inhale every day that I do these nail sets. Like, it's so much, you guys. You're able to tell because once you're done with the nail set and you clean out this nail dust collector, there is so much dust in there, it's ridiculous. Like, no wonder every time I would do nails, I would sneeze, I would sniffle, and it's because all of that is going into your nostrils, you know? So it's really bad for you, you guys. Definitely recommend you getting a nail dust collector. This Melody Susie one is amazing, and you can use my discount code Myra10. And I am also using the Kiara Sky 8080 file. All my discount codes, I use so many items throughout a video that you know, I just leave all of my discount codes down in the description box for you guys. I also have like a link tree thing. I don't know if that's what it's called, but basically you click on that link and it has all of my discount codes, and you can just click right away onto the websites. I have that in my description bio on my Instagram, and then I also put the link down in the description box for you guys. And yeah, so basically what I do, instead of a tapered square where I have to hold the nail file straight, I use the nail file and I curve it underneath, so it creates that like round shape on the sides, because an almond is like a rounded shape, and I felt like my nails were a little too round. So what I did like off camera is I made them a little more thin, a little more slim, because that's the way Kylie had them in the picture. And now I'm going in with my Valentino Beauty Pure E-File and my medium sanding bands, and I'm going over the entire nail, quote unquote natural nail, quote unquote nail tip, all of it, just to create a like flatter surface and a more like matte surface instead of a shiny one, because I have told you guys before that I feel like a shiny one sometimes makes the colors or the the product, the acrylic, slip. So I like having like a matte surface, a flatter one, so that's why I do that part. And today's question of the day is, do you guys like almond shaped nails? Now, I'm not saying my shape was almond, because it was like something, but do you guys like almond shaped nails? The pictures of Kylie of this set is an almond shape, and I think it looks gorgeous, especially like on her hands. But on me personally, I haven't tried almond shape in such a long time that I don't even know if I like it. I might even try it like soon, just because I kind of want to see and remember how it looks like on me. But yeah, I can't really answer because I don't even remember. I haven't done almond shape on anybody, on any practice hand, or on myself in a really long time, so I don't even know. Let me know down in the comments if you guys like doing almond shapes, or if you guys like the way almond looks. And the first 3 people to comment will get shouted out in the next video. Now, don't think that because there's 3 comments you guys can't comment anymore. No, I want you guys to like interact with me. I want to hear your answers to the question of the day, or anything you guys want to see, or anything you guys want to say. You know, I would love to hear it. It doesn't have to be only 3 comments and that's it. I would love reading your guys' comments, and that's just something I wanted to let you guys know. So after I go in with the medium sanding band, if I feel the need to use the file again, I will. And then this is the acrylic that I'm using. I'm using the Valentino Beauty Pure Classic Nude, which is like a perfect nude. It's super like light. It's a little bit on the transparent side if you use a little bit of acrylic, but you can build it up and it creates like this gorgeous like sheer looking color, and I'm obsessed with it. It's so pretty. And so I just lay it on the nail. I was trying to do like the least beads as possible, so 1 or 2. I'm not going to be encapsulating. This is a cover color. I've talked about this in previous videos. I don't really feel the need to encapsulate covers because I feel like they stand on its own, and it's already a really thick and nice consistency. So you can just build it with the color itself. And so I'm applying as little beads as I can, like 1 or 2, maybe 3 if I need to. And yeah, that's basically all. I'm gonna be quiet so you guys can watch the acrylic application, and I'll be right back to let you guys know what I do after. Oh, and the monomer that I'm using today is the Young Nails monomer, and the acrylic brush is the Pana brush number 12. So I really wanted to take my time when it came to acrylic application. Like I had said in the beginning of the video, I was not going to encapsulate, so I needed the thickness to be the way that I liked it. So now I'm going to go in with this acetone, and it's acetone alcohol. I just got that little bottle from my local nail supply store, and I wrote it in Sharpie what it was, and then it just, like with the actual acetone, it came off. So I just left it that way, and I'm putting that in a small dapping dish because now it is time for nail art. And I am going to be using Madame Glam's Spring Fling, which is that very gorgeous like peach. And then I'm also going to be using this one called Double Trouble, which is a red. And from Nail Addict, I'm using Electric Pink. Those are the three colors that I'm going to be using, as well as this mini LED lamp that you can get from Nail Addict. I do have discount code for both companies, and they're linked down below. And this is so cute, you guys. I use this for my nail art because I take so much time on nail art usually, so I like to cure each finger. And so this mini LED lamp is so cute, and it's perfect because it's like really tiny, and it allows me to cure each individual finger, so I don't have to worry about like carrying that lamp every single time. And I also cure in between each layer that I do. So this set did take me a little bit of time because of how much I actually wanted it to come out good. Like, patience is everything, and usually when it comes to nail art, I have no patience whatsoever. So I usually give up, but I told myself, like, no, Myra, like, if you're going to be doing a recreation, it's got to be, like, good. You can't rush it. It's got to look good. So I started off with this Sketch Me brush from that Twinkle Tea sent to me, and it's perfect. And I'm using the red. That's the one I'm starting with. And I'm creating that, like, circle on the pinky. And I'm using the picture as a reference, so it can be, you know, a recreation is recreating it, you know. It's not an inspiration. It's not like inspo. To me, inspo is where you like kind of create the same set, but you add your own touch to it. And recreation is like literally recreating the exact same set, you know. And I wanted it to be a recreation, so it was going to be similar to the picture. And then you guys will also see the picture at the end. So I did that first layer of the red, and I cured it underneath the mini LED lamp. And don't make the same mistake I did. I literally always do this. I left the gel polish, where I put the gel polishes, underneath the lamp. So it literally cured the gel polishes that I had underneath me. So I had to add another like glob of it on top of that. And I did this a few times, so just don't make the same mistake as me. For this ring finger, I'm making like a squiggly line, and instead of taking a longer time going in with the same Sketch Me brush and adding the red, I'm just gonna apply using the actual gel polish applicator, which makes it super easy. But you have to be very careful to make sure that you don't spread the gel polish you had already applied, or make another line that you didn't want, like, and it just like ruins what you just did. So you have to be very slow and careful. And I like the like how opaque it is versus like you actually using the brush, because it can also leave unwanted lines. Remember, you guys, this is also the first layer only. I am going to be doing 2 coats of them. Sorry, I always mix up layers and coats of gel polish, but I'm going to be doing 2 coats, so the second time around it'll be like really bright and gorgeous. So for this third finger, which is the, wait, is this the middle finger? Yeah, the middle finger. I'm going to be doing like a halfway, it's kind of like a mix between the ring finger and the pinky. So it's like a circle, but like a squiggly line as well. And that is what I'm going to be doing for that finger. And then I'm so sorry, you guys, but my finger was in the way of this one. And in the pointer, I'm just doing like a half circle or half like moon kind of shape. And then I'm using the applicator from the actual gel polish to go over that and fill it in. And I really love the way this looks, you guys. Like, as soon as I started drawing, like, I was like, no, I'm gonna love this for sure. I just really hope I don't mess up on the rest of the colors, because I tend to go all over the place, and once I do a shape and if I try to go over it the exact same way with another color, I usually go over the first color. So that's just the way I am when it comes to my nail art and my gel polishes, but I really have to get the hang of it, and I definitely see myself improving, so I feel like I can only, you know, hopefully get better. So the second color that I'm going to be using is the electric pink, and I'm going to be going over the same shape like as an outline as the first one, and I'm kind of just eyeballing it for the thickness, but I did feel like this one was a little bit too thick. So what I did is I grabbed the brush that I usually use for like my cuticle area to remove any gel polish, and I'm using that with the acetone, so that is what it's there for, to erase any unwanted lines. And I'm gonna make this a lot thicker. The way it looked like in the picture to me was it was like thick on one side, and like by the time it ended on the other side it was like super thin. So I wanted to keep that same pattern going, and I definitely like to go in like, if it's too thick, then I go like thinner and thinner. I don't like to just swipe it like eyeballing it. I like to take my time on this, because if I go too far in, I'm gonna erase the whole thing and I'm gonna have to start over anyway. So I just take my time, and make sure you always take your time with your nail art. I'm not a professional at drawing. I have mentioned this in probably every single one of my videos where I've done nail art. I don't claim to be a good artist when it comes to nails. Weirdly enough, when it comes to drawing on paper, I'm pretty good. Like, I wouldn't say like amazing either, but I'm pretty good at it. But then when it comes to nail art, I just can't do it sometimes. Like, I get frustrated, I get annoyed that I'm like, my hands get shaky. It's just like a whole situation when it comes to nail art on nails. And I'm definitely starting to feel my hands being a little bit more like steady, not shaking, and you know, none of that. So you know, it's definitely just practicing more, even if you don't want to, because I definitely want to be able to draw on nails. I see such incredible artists on Instagram that can like draw amazing things on nails, and I want to get to that one day. So practice is everything. And then I'm going to be doing the same exact thing for the rest of the fingers. I'm going to be creating like a thick line, and then it like gradiates to a thinner line on the other side. And I thought it was like so cute, you guys. Like, every time you added that, or I added that color, like it created like a new, like me liking it more basically. I also wanted to keep this like in real time, and that's why the clips and this video are a lot longer, because like if I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do something, or if I'm doing like this like watch me work or watch me recreate something, I want you guys to be able to see it and learn something from it. Like, you guys can see my mistakes or like exactly what I'm doing, instead of like super fast forward. I used to fast forward a lot of my videos in like when I first started making videos, and I look back and I'm like, why didn't I leave that on like real time so people could see, or people could actually understand like if it takes a long time or if it's like fast. So I like to keep my videos more on like real time now, and I do like edit, but very, very little. And so I wanted to keep this video, even though it is a little bit on the longer side, for you guys to see exactly what I'm doing. And I'm going in with that, like, I don't know if it's like a peachy, it looks like a little bit peachy on the camera, but it's like a orangey, I don't know, it reminds me of that ice cream that is like orange but it has cream inside. I don't remember what it's called, but I didn't like that ice cream. It just reminded me of it. So this is what it looks like, you guys, when all the nails are completely cured. I went over it twice, all the colors, and now I'm going in with my Not Polished Gloss It, which is a gorgeous top coat. You can use my discount code Myra on their website. And yeah, I'm basically going over the entire nails, and I like to add like a pretty decent amount of it because I started to realize that when you apply really thin layers of your top coat, it can leave like these little, it almost looks like dust, like little dust in there, but it's actually not. If you add a little bit more of the top coat, it actually doesn't happen. So I like to always add a pretty big amount of gel polish, but not to the point where it spreads out everywhere. And then when I cure it and take it out of the lamp, like, you know, it's like a different shape basically, or a big like blob of top coat. So always make sure like to be in between, you know. Okay, you guys, and then this is what they look like. I am completely obsessed, and I hope you guys like it too. Let me know what you guys think down below, and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications to get notified every time I post a new video. And this is my recreation of the Sean Legend nails that he did on Kylie. Jenner, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.